I didn't know a lot of things that I do right now, and it would be good to like be the one to actually have gone through those things and say like, hey, look, it's gonna be okay.
Love Actually, when they're like, I will love you till you're like a fossil fuel, and then it's like Holy Night in the background. Holy Night, and he's like, Keira Knightley, I love you. You know, the guy from Walking Dead.
Oh, Andrew Lincoln.
Yeah. I didn't know that was okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Take a little trip to the shore so that I can be in the brightest spot and usually.
Is there like a word that people would use to describe you? Like what's the one word? You can think of one.
Quite energetic or funky, I guess.
Funky.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, they call me a bastard too.
You know, you massive
I get that one really often, so maybe that. Yeah,
That's very
What's your
accurate.
word?
Bastard but stupid.
Oh, I like that.
Like stupid bastard, not like quiet like bastard but stupid bastard.
Yeah.
Maybe just.
Or like I drank cups and cups and cups and cups of Earl Grey tea because I've just grown up with that smell, like the bergamot in the tea, and that's like reminds me of home. I think at the beginning of this like whole situation, I kind of was like online a lot, and I saw like so many people just like getting into these hobbies and like creating these masterpieces and like just like making loads and loads and loads of things, and nobody was like, hey, actually this is kind of stressful and I can't get shit done.
Yeah.
It's hard. And then I started talking to people, and like I was like, I don't know, I feel like everybody's doing something and everybody's so productive, and I'm just like, I can hardly get out of bed sometimes.
Yeah.
I hate that. Like, it makes me despise the fact that I'm not becoming like super talented at something at home.
Yeah.
And then I realized I kind of need to put my mental health above doing things.
I feel like there's a lot of pressure on us though.
Definitely. I feel like there's so much. I mean, you
Especially
go,
as a uni student, they expect you to, move like cities with your products. It's unrealistic. I mean, we're only 19. Like realistically, we can't change the world with like one project we're doing in class. It's just not gonna happen.
yeah, realistically, fuck knows what I'm doing, to be honest. I don't even know what I'm doing most of the time, but it doesn't mean I'm wasting my time. I'm just kind of getting through it, you know? And it's obviously difficult to see, like, maybe for me to see you or to see somebody else, and same for you to see somebody else doing so much shit and getting so much work done, and then being kind of like, I haven't done anything today. But that doesn't mean you've wasted your time, because
Productivity isn't always
it changes
what's best
your
for you.
mindset, you know?
I feel like I'm being like, I don't know, like unproductive, and I need to be productive to be enough. I don't know.
Do you think 13-year-old you would be friends with you now?
God, no. I would dropkick 13-year-old.
God, no.
I would. I would like
Yeah.
yeet that person
Yeah.
straight into the sun, like given a second chance.
I think I'd give it a makeover, to be honest. Put it in a gym and be like, get it. I mean, look at this, you know.
Yeah, sometimes, definitely.
No bills.
No bills. Yeah, lots of free time.
Yeah.
Especially when I was in primary school, where we had like 2.5-hour breaks for like just playing around and
Sleep. Took
Yeah.
that for granted.
definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
I would throw like huge tantrums about not wanting to sleep, and now I'm just like, why? Why did I not
All
like?
that time.
Yeah.
I'm a very nostalgic person. I really like to reminisce about the past, about the person I used to be, how I used to look, how I used to think, and how that's changed over the years. But it gets to the point where I like to reminisce about last week or the past 15 minutes. I tend to look at everything so fondly that I definitely romanticize it. The way I reflect, or how I reflect on the past and how I look towards the future, it shapes who I am right now. And who I am now, who I choose to present myself as, is something that's really important to me. The choices I make, the clothes I wear, the music I listen to, the books I love or hate, those are all snippets of this meat bag, this this person.
I think it's usually quite the same with you. I really love literature, and then you like, oh, like you're a book nerd. Like, look at you, and you're like clever. I thought you were like foreign, and like, you know, foreign. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Phantom of the Opera, so the Victorian, like Edwardian opera singing, like classical music, just drama of it is so delicious. And at the moment, I'm obsessed with World War I drama. Just very weird little niche interests that no one expects you to have, and then you come out with like all this knowledge, and people are like, what the fuck?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think talking about it with people and seeing how they feel and their take on stuff like this is it's relieving. It makes it seem like it's not nearly as heavy as you think it is. Because when you're stuck in your room and you're watching a bunch of movies that all have this intense emotional meaning where it's like, you know, you have to have this experience and you have to you know, live out your life in this adventure that is your early 20s or whatever. It's a lot of pressure out of nowhere that you put on yourself.
It still feels like almost selfish and counterproductive to like put my mental health first, because I've always had like, I've put my self-worth on like my academic achievements a lot of the time, on like how well I'm doing and how much I'm doing. But what doesn't scare me is like figuring things out on my own, having like my job, paying my bills, doing my thing, like just being completely autonomous is what I like.
Just, you know, being sympathetic and knowing what to say in the right moment, but also just, I think being just human, being like, you know, what I went through this experience, it's, you know, at the end of the day, you know, it's not the end of the world, you can do this, you know.